So there's this photography class. The professor has the students split up into two teams. The first team is told to take as many photos as they can within 1 week. The second team is told to take 10 of the absolute best photos they can take in 1 week. A week later, they come back and the students show their results. Who do you think had the better photos? It was the students that took the most photos, that weren't given the expectations placed on them to create a good photo. The students that took a lot of photos were able to practice and get better without thinking they had to create an absolute best photo. They were just taking mad photos and getting better every time. Whereas the students that were told to take the 10 best photos had pressure on them, had expectations on them, and they weren't able to get that practice that the quantity group got. Perfectionism kills creativity. And if you want to be the best at whatever you do, you need to be able to let go of being a perfectionist. I'm speaking from experience. If you haven't already, I have a short film posted on my page called Mayflowers. It's a short film on self-expectations. It was documented during the time period in which I overcame my perfectionism. I'll leave a link down below. It's definitely worth a watch. How can you overcome your perfectionism? Identify where these self-expectations you have placed on yourself originate from. Contemplate that, meditate on that. Why am I expecting so much of myself? Why am I expecting myself to make this quality of work? Why does everything I make have to be absolutely perfect? Otherwise I can't put it out, or otherwise I'll just scrap it. Otherwise I won't even put in any effort into it. Why is that? It might be that these self-expectations that you place on yourself might actually be coming from outside sources, such as your parents having expectations of you, or your friends, or a loved one. Or maybe they don't even have expectations of you, but you feel as though they do. So identifying the root cause of where these are kind of coming from, and they can be coming from multiple directions, can definitely help. So definitely take time to contemplate that and journal about that. Why, right at the top of your journal page, why do I expect so much of myself? Why does everything have to be perfect that I do? Make something just to make something. Whatever you find that your perfectionist mind is doing, whatever it's affecting, whether it's filmmaking or music or painting or drawing or doing, a good job building something. Whatever it is, try doing it just to do it. Make something just to make something. Create for the simple reason to create. Don't create to make something good. Don't create to make something that represents you at your level of expertise. Just create something. Just for the fun of creating. That exercise will help you kind of see where your perfectionist mind comes in and tries to tell you that, oh, this isn't good enough, oh, this can be better. And it's good to push yourself to be better. But often when trying to make something absolutely perfect, you take away from the beauty that comes in the imperfections, and you lose a lot of great opportunities to make something really unique and beautiful. So when you find the imperfections in that exercise, steer into them. Steer into the imperfections, because you could spend hours and hours and hours on making a cookie cutter perfect version of something, of a song or of a film or whatever it is. You could spend all the hours making it absolutely perfect just for it to be something that's been done a million times. But if you have an imperfection somewhere, instead of trying to take the white out and cover it up, let the imperfection drive the motive, the story, the piece. Steer into that imperfection. See how that imperfection can add to the piece rather than automatically think, oh, it's not perfect, it's not just so, it's taking away, let me erase this. And you'll start to find that the more you steer into your imperfections, the more unique your work comes and the more authentic your work becomes. That's a short exercise. go and do that. Give it a try. Report back. Leave a comment down below how it worked. And yeah, just write down a journal entry of where these expectations are coming from, and do that exercise of just trying to create something for the simple reason of just creating. And let me know down in the comments how it goes. Bye.